It's nation time. 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 Me and the time for the nation to recognize itself, the affirmation of existence as a political act. That's the first ball that Baraka threw in 70s, still the North Star. Nation time means the accounting is now, not deferred, not pending. The how is the work of the present, not the someday. Nation time means today is the only day that exists for the purpose of the building. Every delay is a decision, the gilding. Patience over action is a management tool. Nation time, Baraka said it, that's the role, yeah. It's nation time. Nation time. The time is always now. The nation is always us. Baraka name it in 70. The name still holds. The name still holds. Nation doesn't mean the borders act the Mac Drew. Nation means the people, the fact grew together by the experience, the shared curriculum of the system's appetite, the minimum, a maximum of what it takes from us. The nation is the ones who recognize the situation before the official announcement. That's the citizens of the nation. Baraka name, the resonance from the frequency, not the geography. The nation has no border, the topography is consciousness. Wherever the aware ones gather, that's the nation. Baraka said, they owe no father. Yeah. It's nation time. Nation time. The time is always now. The nation is always us. Baraka, name it in 70. The name still on. The name still on. Nation time means the meeting is tonight, not the metaphorical meeting. The fight for the school board seat, for the zoning variance, for the budget line, that's the adherence to the principle. Baraka was a poet who understood that poetry without the show it. Made in the world was decoration. The verse is the preparation for the work, not the reverse. Nation time, I build this bar and that tradition. The rap is not the revolution, the ignition of the thing that happens after the reggae. That's nation time. Baraka, that's the sacred, yeah. It's nation time. It's nation time. It's nation time.
Born in the Congo, I walked to the Fertile Crescent and built the Sphinx. That's the lesson. Before the lesson had a classroom, before the curriculum required my erasure, I was the minimum and the maximum simultaneously. The origin and the destination. Nicky Giovanni named the ego trip in 70, not a boast, a historical corrective. That's the most accurate description of what the poem does. It corrects the record, puts back what was taken from the accounting of who built what and who gets credit. That's the cut. Yeah. Ego tripping. Ego tripping. There may be a reason why I am who I am. Yeah. I designed a pyramid so perfect that the light enters at the angle that affirms the right of the builders to have built them. I designed the mathematics that the Greeks later signed their names to. I am so hip, it's a form of pain. Of those who require me smaller, the campaign to reduce the goddess is a full-time industry. I decline to participate, that's the ministry of my existence. Giovanni named the thing that every black woman carries, the ring of the mythology that was taken and must be reclaimed in every generation. That's me, yeah. Ego tripping, ego tripping. There may be a reason why I am who I am. Ego tripping, ego tripping. There may be a reason why I am who I am. I turned myself into myself and was Jesus. That line alone, the thesis of the black woman's divinity, stated plainly. In 70, Giovanni said it mainly because nobody else was going to. The gods don't wait for permission. The odds are irrelevant when you are the origin of the thing they're measuring. That's our origin story that Giovanni wrote. I write mine now in bars because the poem showed me how the mythology belongs to whoever claims it first. With the most precision, I claim mine unrehearsed.
Holding on to the specific things that the system designs the conditions to release. The schism between what matters and what's available widens every year. The navigable space between dignity and survival gets narrower. Holding on means the nets we built ourselves, the mutual aid, the informal economy, the trade of favors that the market doesn't price, the grandmother's child care, the precise accounting of the community's invisible labor. Holding on to that, that's the favor. Yeah. Holding on. Holding on to what matters, to what the system wants you to release. Holding on. Holding on to what matters, to what the system wants you to release. The grip requires both hands, the one that works the job and the one that does the work. The system doesn't count the double shift of the one who holds a family in the drift. At bay, holding on to the language of the elders, the anguish that they process into wisdom. I hold the transmission like a deed. That's the gold that Roy Ayers found in the groove in 77. The rival cruise shimmers because holding on is both beautiful and costly. That's the sound of something precious under pressure. That's the ground. Holding on. To what the system wants you to release. Holding on. Holding on to what matters, to what the system wants you to release. Still holding, that's the report from the field. After everything the session has revealed about the city, the betrayal, confusion. Still holding on, that's not an illusion. It's arithmetic. The ones who held on built the things, the ones who let go left. The silk of the held things is the foundation of every generation starting station. Roy Ayers put the Ffun on it. The shimmer is the beauty of the grip, the glimmer of something warm inside the holding. Still holding on, the session is unfolding. Yeah. Yeah. Last poet's original conga. Last poet's original with original. When the revolution revolution comes, the when is the whole question, not the revolution, the condition. The lesson of the last poets was never it's coming, it was what are the conditions are you running toward them or away? The when is a mirror held up to the listener. The clearer the reflection, the more uncomfortable the wind becomes. That's the crucible of the last poet's record. They named the conditions required for the revolution, the positions we need to occupy before the wind arrives. 50 years later, the conditions haven't been derived. Yeah. When the revolution comes, rap poets originalize the revolution. The wind is on us, not the revolution. When the revolution comes, rap poets originalize the revolution. The wind is on us, not the revolution. The last poets listed everything that had to stop before the wind arrived. Every drop of the miseducation, every performance of conscious licks without the conformance to the actual work. When we stop doing the things that delay the win, the brewing of the conditions becomes possible. The win is a decision, not a date. That's the zen of the last poets. They didn't predict, they prescribed. The distinction is strict. The prediction lets you wait. The prescription puts the win in your hands. That's the description. Yeah. When the revolution comes, rap poets originalize the revolution. The win is on us, not the revolution. When the revolution comes, rap poets originalize the revolution. The win is on us, not the revolution. 50 years after the last poet spoke, the conga still going, nobody broke. The pattern, that's the miracle, and the indictment simultaneously. The confinement of the revolutionary energy in the record rather than the street. I'm not beckoned away from the record, I'm saying the record was always the preparation. Now the second question is what follows the preparation. The last poets prepared a generation. The conga's still going when the revolution comes. Means when we decide that's the sum. Yeah. When the revolution comes, rap poets original. When the revolution, the win is on us, not the revolution. When the revolution comes, rap poets original. The revolution, the win is on us, not the revolution. Rap poets original. Cool, original. Rap poets original. Cool, original. Think twice. Think twice.
Think twice before the fast lane becomes the only lane. The velocity feels like freedom. The campaign of speed against the liberation. The city moves fast because the slow are shown no pity. But the fast lane has a maintenance cost that the speedometer doesn't show. The loss, decisions made, emotion that the stillness would have caught. Think twice. The illness of the fast lane is that it feels like winning, while the accounting happens the beginning of the loss is always at high speed. Think twice, Donald Byrd said it, that's the creed, yeah.
Think twice. Think twice.
Before the lane becomes the only option.
Think twice.
Donald Byrd played jazz on Blue Note in '71 and funk on the same label. He was done with the binary jazz. A street bird said both the sophistication and the grit. That oath is the one I took. Think twice means don't let the fast lane's vocabulary demeans the slow thinking that produces the lasting thing. The jazz musician practices before the ring of the composition. Think twice before the speed replaces the depth. The score is kept in quality, not velocity. Blue Note new. That's the philosophy, yeah.
Think twice. Think twice.
Before the lane becomes the only option.
Think twice. Think twice.
The second thought is where the real decision lives. The first thought is the reaction, what survives. The examination of the second thought is the actual position. That's what Bird taught. In the groove, take the time the music takes. The trumpet phrase is not rushed, it makes its point in the time it needs. Think twice means give the thought the time. That's the price of a quality decision. The fast lane produces fast decisions. The jazz brain produces the thing that lasts. Think twice, Donald Byrd, Blue Note, that's the advice. Yeah. Think twice. Think twice. Before the lane becomes the only option. Think twice. Twice. Think twice. Think twice. Think twice.
Every time I everything. Every time I think I'm strong enough to lead, I find another reason to believe that what we had is worth the complicated. Morning after, I'm not understated. About what this is, I know exactly what I'm holding. A man who hasn't decided. The unfolding of your intention is the thing I'm waiting on. But I'm done waiting, that's what's changed. I'm gone, unless you say the thing you've been not saying. The silence have a shape and I've been waiting. Hit against the thing I know you feel. Never can say goodbye, but you can, that's the deal. Never can say goodbye.
Never can't say.
Something keeps me holding on.
What?
Yeah. I hear everything you send, I've heard it before. In the version I tell myself, the score I keep internally says you're right, says Lee. Then morning comes and I can't make myself believe that the leaving is survivable.
That's the truth.
I'm not performing reluctance.
The proof
is that I'm still here having this conversation instead of making a decision.
That's my station.
And it's the man who knows and doesn't act. The most honest version of that fact I can offer is I never can say goodbye. Not because I'm brave, because I can't.
That's why never can say goodbye. Never just can't say. Something keeps me holding on. What? So what are we doing?
I don't know.
It's not an answer.
I know.
I deserve the answer.
You.
They give it. I'm trying to.
Trying is the problem.
I know. I never can say goodbye. I just can't.
That's all I know.
Never can say goodbye. Never can say
That's all I know.
Never can say. Never can say goodbye.
Never can. XR, all I know.
Never can say. Never can say goodbye. Every time. Never can say. Every time. Never can say goodbye. Every time. Every time I think I'm strong enough to leave, I find another reason to believe that what we have is worth it complicated. Morning after, I'm not understated.
about what this is. I know exactly what I'm holding. A man who hasn't decided the unfolding of your intention is the thing I'm waiting on, but I'm done waiting.
That's what's changed.
I'm gone.
Unless you say the thing you've been not saying. The solace has a shape and I've been weighing it against the thing I know you feel. Never can say goodbye, but you can.
That's the deal.
Never can say goodbye. Never can say. Something keeps me holding on. Never can say. Every time I think I'm strong enough to leave. Every time I think I'm strong enough to leave. Every time.
Expansions, meaning the deliberate widening of what you thought was the perimeter, the brightening of the edge where you thought the world stopped. Turns out it was just where your information dropped. Off, expansion requires the honest inventory of what you don't know, the mandatory. A mission that the map is blank spaces that are full, just not with your own faces. Lonnie Listen Smith put the electric piano on it because expansion sounds like that. The sonic opening of the harmonic space, the chord that has more in it than you heard before. That's the Lord. Expansions. Expand the mind, expand the circle, expand the map. Expand a circle means add the one who challenges your current position, the imbalances in your thinking revealed by the presence of someone who thinks differently. That's the lesson. Expansion is uncomfortable to chord that sounds wrong before it sounds right. The law of the groove is the dissonance that resolves into something richer. The expansion evolves through the discomfort. Lonnie knew the spiritual and the musical are the two expressions of the same truth. Expansion requires the willingness to not understand. Expansions. Expand the mind, expand the circle, expand the map. Expand over mind. In the expanded position, everything looks different. The problems that seem permanent are distant. Not because they've shrunk, because the view has widened. That's the expansion, the true test of the expansion is what you do with it. When you come back down the blue with it, Prince in the expanded state for the work is street level. The expansion isn't shirt, it's preparation. Lonnie's electric piano is the preparation. The scenario of elevation practiced until it's available on the ground. That's what the groove is capable. Expand on the map. Give me the night. The night. To feel the music. Give me the night, meaning give me the hour.
hours, when the day's obligations surrender their powers over the schedule, when the community gathers not for a purpose, just for the what matters. So presence, the night is where we remember who we are outside of 9 to 5, the ember of the self that the day job doesn't reach. The night is where that self gets to teach. The room what it knows, give me the night, means give me the space where the bars are right. At home where the groove is the conversation, and the conversation is the congregation. Yeah.
Give me the night.
Give me the night to feel the music.
Give me the night.
The night. Give me the night to feel the music.
In the night, the hierarchies of the day dissolve. The dance floor is the equalizer, the resolve of every title and position into the groove. The only credential that matters is can you move? In relation to the music, that's the democracy of the party, the meritocracy of the groove. Quincy Jones produced the invitation, George Benson delivered, that's the foundation of the mature party record. Sophistication is not the absence of energy, the elevation of energy to the level where it has taste. Give me the night, no time to waste.
Give me the night.
The night. Give me the night to feel the music.
Give me the night.
The night. Give me the night to feel the music.
The morning after the night of the mature party is different. Nobody is sorry for what was said, because what was said was real. The night is where the authentic gets a deal. On the table, give me the night means give me the hours where the culture convenes on its own terms, where the bars are heard by the ones who came to hear. That's the word Quincy Jones knew, George Benson delivered, the sophisticated party record considered. The morning, give me the night, because the morning is better when the night has bars.
Give me the night. Give me. Give me the night. Give me
The night to feel the music.
Give me the night.
Give me the night to feel the music.
Studio a feet before. On New Year's Eve he went home, wrote the score for the greatest dance record in the history of the genre. Out of rejection, that's the honor of the creative act. The freak out was a response to the door that closed the renaissance of the groove from the womb. The freak means we made our own room, that's what it means. The dance floor has always been the place where the ones turned away from the other place built their own, have the whole world follow. That's the origin. The freak, that's the model. Yeah, freak out, freak out. Say she freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. Freak out, freak out, freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. That's the community. The dance floor is where the turn away built the party that the ones who did the turning are still trying to get into. That's the permanent irony of the culture. The freak, that's the colony. Be built without permission. Chic was denied and made the most influential record. That pride is not in the grudge, it's in the making. The freak out is the answer to the taking away of the invitation. Bernard's bass is the most eloquent response. The grace of the thing built from the rejection is the whole history of black cultural production. Freak out, freak out. Say shit, freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. Freak out, freak out, freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. That's the opportunity. 50 years after now I went home from the closed door. The riff he wrote that night is still the floor that parties are built on. A freak persists because the rejection persists. The gist of the culture is every door they close becomes the room we build. Everybody knows the second room is always better than the first. The free, a creative act born from thirst and rejection simultaneously. Now I knew that the wound is the source. I knew it too. Every bar I write is a freak out, built from the closed door. Say chic, no guilt. Yeah. Freak out, freak out, freak, freak, freak. Scratch, say chic, freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. Freak out, freak out, freak, 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 freak out, freak out. The dance floor is the community. That's the opportunity.
The party and he's settling into something deeper, 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 outstanding. Outstanding.
Outstanding, the word that arrives after the accounting, after the conversation where the mounting. Evidence of what this is gets named and both parties are still there, unclaimed by the easier exit. Outstanding means the things survive the honest scenes of what we are to each other. That's the grade that only truth can give. Outstanding, paid in full, the love that has been tested by the conversation that has bested every opportunity to dissolve into comfort and chose the honest thing instead. That's the subtext.
Outstanding. Out compliment, compliment, outstanding. You are outstanding, outstanding. In the true sense. Yeah, the truth, that's the evidence.
Outstanding in the way you held the disagreement without making it a weapon. The achievement of the argument that ends with both sides standing is the rarest thing. Outstanding, outstanding in the way the morning after the honest conversation, the laughter returns, because the laughter after truth is the realest kind. That's the proof. The Gap Band wrote this as a love song. I write it as a tribute to the long, a game of the relationship that chose the honest path. Outstanding, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Highest compliment, not
Outstanding. You are outstanding, outstanding. In the true sense. Outstanding extends beyond the romantic.
the friend who shows up, the mechanic of the community who makes things work without the acknowledgement, who doesn't shirk the unglamorous task, the elder who teaches without the title, the one who reaches back while moving forward. Outstanding is the word for everyone still standing in the service of something bigger than the self. The Gap Band put it on a groove. The wealth of the word is in the application. Outstanding, that's the standing ovation, yeah.
Outstanding.
Outs compliment, not compliment.
Outstanding. You are outstanding. Outstanding. In the truest sense.
That's the evidence.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Outstanding.
revolution will not be televised, Gil said it. In 70, I'm here to edit the inventory for the current media landscape. The revolution will not be Instagram, will not go viral, will not trend, will not be the algorithm's friend, will not arrive in the notification, will not be the content of your nation. Building playlists, the revolution will not be the most shared post. The revolution will not be the podcast episode. The revolution will not fit in a caption. That's the update, that's the grit. Yeah.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you.
That's the clue. The revolution will be the school board meeting where the community showed up, the unseating of the incumbent who been comfortable for 16 years. The revolution will be lovable in retrospect, but difficult in the moment. The revolution will be the component parts assembled in the basement before anyone is watching. The revolution will be done before the camera arrives. Gil knew the medium is the warning, that's the view. From 70, I hold it now. The revolution will be living in person, that's the solution. Yeah.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you.
That's the clue. The revolution will not be televised, means you will not be able to watch it, means you will have to be in it. The medium excludes the spectator. The revolution includes only participants. That's the admission requirement. Gil Scott Heron at the beginning of the tradition that this series carries. The revolution will not be varies with the medium, stays constant in the requirement of your presence. The retirement of the spectator position. The revolution will not be televised, it will be you. Yeah.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you.
That's the clue.
Be thankful for what you got, meaning the inventory starts now, not when the promissory note of the future cashes. The thankfulness is for the present contents. That's the blankness that gratitude fills, not with false abundance, but with accurate accounting. The redundance of the wanting. What I don't have conversation is exhausting. Be thankful, that's the station. Devon wrote it from a Cadillac he didn't own. The diamond in the back, the riding stone. Cold is the meditation on what beauty is available in the present. That's the duty. Thankful, thankful for what you got, though it may not be what you want. The inventory of the present is always fuller than the want. What you got is the community that showed up when the system didn't. The grown-up children who came back, the neighbor who feeds, the block in the lean month, that's what exceeds. The diamond in the back for actual value, the things that aren't on the balance sheet. The invisible wealth of the people who have your back, that's the steeple. Without the church, Devon knew the Cadillac wasn't his and sang it anyway. The track is about the appreciation of the beauty that passes by, not the owning. That's the duty. Be thankful, be thankful, be thankful for what you got, though it may
may not be what you want. The inventory of the present is always fuller than the want. The diamond in the back, the sun rooftop, digging the scene where the gangster lean. The stop at the light where the Cadillac pulls beside you is the reminder. Devon wants to guide you to the appreciation of the moment, not the acquisition of the car. The distinction is the whole philosophy. You can't appreciate what you don't own. That's the great democratization of beauty. The sunset belongs to everyone who sees it. Devon songs are about that. The thankfulness for the visible. The diamond in the back is accessible. Be thankful. Be thankful for what you got. Thankful for what you got. Though it may not be what you want, the inventory of the present is always fuller than the want. Be thankful.
Make it real. Compared to what the question is, the whole philosophy, the cut of the comparison exposes the standard used to measure. Les McCann had it in '69 at Montreux. The question applied to everything. The lesson is in the asking, not the answering. Compared to what? The meandering of the political conversation always lands on a standard that someone's hands built to benefit their measurement. Compared to what? That's the assessment. Compared to what? Compared to what? To what? To what? To what? The question exposes the standard every time. Apply the question to the achievement, the nation's greatest. Believe it, compare to what standard? Whose metrics? Who start in line? The mathematics of the comparison are always tilted toward the one who built the standard, gilded in the language of objectivity, but measured from a subjectivity that picked the starting point. Compared to what means? Show me the baseline, show the cut, point of the comparison. Who said it and who benefits? McCann said it. Compared to what? Compared to what? To what? The question exposes the standard every time. Here's the standard I propose, the full human being. The pull of every person toward their full capacity without the artificial opacity of the address, of the income, of the zip code, the outcome. Compared to that standard, compared to what every institution fails to cut. But can ask the question in '69 at Montreux with a live band. The spine of the question is still intact. Compared to what? It's still the most dangerous question. That's the strut. Compared to what? Compared to what? The question exposes the standard every time.
A statement that the joy is intentional, the placement The extra letter is the emphasis on the fact that joy is not analysis. It's practice. Joy is a practice. Confunction in 77, the axis of the West Coast funk tradition. Joy is the political position. When the system designs conditions for the opposite, the fun is the deposit of defiance in the groove. That spelling is Afrofuturist. The double F is telling. Fun. Fun. We here to have some fun. We earned it. The fun is not fun. Yeah, fun. Fun. We here to have some fun. We earned it. The community that plays together, that builds together, that celebrates. The guilds of the culture are maintained in the party as much as in the meeting. The hearty, perennial of the black community is joy. Not despite the conditions, the decoy is the assumption that fun and serious are opposites. Confunction, delirious. With the groove is doing the serious work of maintaining the culture. The quirk of the fun is that it lasts longer than the crisis. The joy always comes back stronger. Yeah. The boast of the regional differences that both are necessary. The oath of the culture is hold both the political urgency and the joyful practice. The emergency meeting and a party on the same weekend. Confunction new, that's the legend of the fun record. It doesn't apologize for the joy. The double F implies that the fun is doubled in intensity because the condition required its immensity. Fun final phrase knows what it is to the end.
Donnie, 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 Donnie has her ass Donnie has her ass
I've been performing all my life, that's the first admission. The bars are real, but the performance is the condition of their delivery. I make it look easier than it is, that's the thesis, the sleazier version of craft is the one that shows the effort. The cleaner version hides it. I've been deaf at the hide in a song for you means I stopped hiding. Donnie played 2 chords, that's the drop of the performance. 2 chords is all the truth requires for its housing. That's the proof that the elaborate construction was always optional. The confession is the thing, that's the doctrinal, yeah.
A song for you, a song for you.
I've done my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
Honest accounting of the effort. That is the efforts.
The you was the listener who stayed until the end of the session, who didn't pretend the earlier tracks were enough, who needed the full arc, who heeded the session's invitation to go all the way through the political fire, through the day of the Baraka Declaration, through the love tension, through the party, through the confession. It's for you, the one who follows the full length of the thing, who gives the full strength of their attention. Donnie wrote this for that person. I sing it, I rap it for the version, yeah.
A song for you, a song for you.
I've done my best, but
but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
The Unreleased came out again. That's the effort.
Vote 4 ends here in the piano and the 2 chords that Donnie said were enough. The records we made, the bars we built, the sessions that the series carried, the lessons, were always in the source, in the soul. Records pressed by hands that understood the toll of making something honest. Baraka Giovanni, the last poets, Gil Scott, Donnie, they all made the thing with everything they had. The good session and the bad, the fire and the confession. A song for you means thank you for listening. That's all. Thank you.
The song